Hey, air signs. Welcome to your mid-December 2020 check-in. So this will be from the middle of the month to the end of the month and year. So yay. So hello, air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and cross watchers. Hello, welcome. If you're new to the channel, hi, welcome. Happy to see you here. Please feel free to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And if you're returning, hi, welcome back. Thanks so much for your support. If you would like to follow me on social media, book your own reading, all of my information is in the description box below, as well as all of the decks that I'm using today. And if you have any questions about my services, you can find them on Square or my website. And if you have questions, you can email me, which is also in the description box below. So if you haven't already watched the Sagittarius new moon reading, the new moon is always in the sun sign that we're currently in, which is Sagittarius. It happens on the 14th or 15th, depending on where you are in the world. And you can go to timeanddate.com or any other website that will translate what time zone it is for you. On the East Coast of the United States, Eastern time, it's 11:16 a.m. on the 14th. So probably in Sydney, it'll be in the early hours of the 15th. It's also a total solar eclipse, so it's kind of a big deal. New moons in general are great for a fresh start, new opportunities, but with the Sagittarian influence, that fire sign influence, we're going to grab some forward movement and the inspiration to do so. So yay there. It's just a super powerful energy. So when you're setting your intentions, planting your seeds during this new moon, do so with an air of positivity and just really spend a lot of time focusing on your intentions and putting a lot of energy into them, because we got this super potent energy of a total solar eclipse. Plus you have Sagittarius, which is ruled by Jupiter, very lucky, abundant, expansive, adventurous energy. Venus also moves into Sagittarius on the 15th. So the 15th is kind of a big deal this year. And with Venus is how we are in relationships. So see what your Venus sign is if you don't already know it. And it'll tell you how you are in your relationships, what you seek from your relationships. So with Venus in Sag, we pick up that fun-loving, spontaneous, adventurous, maybe a little non-committal energy. Chiron finally goes direct on, you guessed it, the 15th. Chiron has been in retrograde since the middle of July, so I've been talking about the wounded healer. It's a celestial body, not technically a planet, but I think a comet. And Chiron, being the wounded healer, has brought up a lot of these emotional wounds to be healed, not as a punishment, but for soul growth. So you can see where Chiron is in your chart and what old wounds from this lifetime or even past lifetimes needed to be healed. So with Chiron going direct, we get a bit of a reprieve from all of that. We're coming into Capricorn season on the 22nd. Capricorn's a cardinal sign. So what that means is the cardinal signs usher in the new season. So we go into winter. The winter solstice is the day before on the 21st. Which I guess maybe I should talk about that first. So the winter solstice is traditionally the beginning of winter and ushering in a period of light, the Festival of Lights. So Christmas, Hanukkah, happy Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, everybody. Any of those holidays are all about light and bringing light to the world. So the darkest day, the longest night, happens on the solstice, and then the days start getting longer again. So that's why it's the Festival of Light. That's why it's important. It's also the culmination of the 12/12 portal that we just experienced. And 12/21 is a mirror. It's 12/21 backwards as well. So it's a very auspicious energy. And it's also the culmination of the Great Conjunction. So Mercury, Jupiter, and Saturn all coming together in the sky. And I've seen it. It's so beautiful. The Great Conjunction happens every 20 years. they all come together in the same sign. This year, for the first time in several hundred years, they are coming together in the sign of Aquarius to form the Bethlehem star, the Eastern star, however you want to look at it. Going to be super bright. And since this only happens every several hundred years, and it's happening in the sign of Aquarius, it is being called the Age of Aquarius. It's what they've been singing for 60 years. It's kind of a big deal. So growth and structure, it's going to be a significant change for everybody, for the collective. We're going to be embracing unconventional ways of thinking and focusing on the community. So we're going to start giving a damn about each other again. Yay! We need to. We need to. There has been too much of a divide. No matter what side you are on the political spectrum, the religious spectrum, which arguably is all political. I don't care if you try to call it moral or not, it's all political. We're going to start caring about each other again. And we need to, we have to. We cannot keep dividing. We are all one. Unity consciousness. So that's what we're going to be coming into. So yay there. Then we have a full moon in Cancer on the 29th. Cancer is a water sign. Very nurturing, focused on the home, intuitive, sensitive. You're going to be feeling all your feels. So I don't know how comfortable you are with that, air signs, but you can check out your other placements. Maybe you have a bunch of water in your chart. It might not be too bad for you. But you're going to be wanting to connect or reconnect with loved ones during this time. And something's being brought to light that's going to cultivate this feeling of wanting to connect or reconnect with people that you haven't, maybe you've lost touch with, or maybe you just haven't seen for a really long time, or maybe rekindling a romance with somebody. So whatever's being brought to light, because full moon, Luna is at her fullest illumination, and that's going to be prompting this reunion kind of energy. So during the full moon, you want to release anything that's not serving you. So release any resentments or attachments to anything in the Cancerian energy field. So there you go. All right, we're going to get into the tarot reading now. I'm doing my traditional 5-card spread. I'm going to start with Tarot de la Nuit for the main spread, and then clarify with the Wizard's Tarot. These two decks play very nicely. I wanted to use the Tarot de la Nuit, Tarot of the Night, because I'm filming this around the new moon. And we're starting with the new moon, and then we're ending with the full moon. So all about night and moon energy. We're good. Okay. Here we go. As always, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't try to shoehorn yourself into a reading. If it doesn't fit for you, that's okay. Check your other placements. If it does fit for you, check your other placements anyway, because it might give you additional pieces to the puzzle or resonate in a different way for you. As always, gender is neutral. If I say he or she, it's just the depiction of the card. And if the situation does fit that comes through, and it sounds like when I say you, if it sounds more like what somebody else is going through, the other side, if you will, or if I say them and it's more what's going on in your head, feel free to swap roles. That's fine. Overall energy, ooh, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Interesting. One of the reasons I love this deck is because everything's personified. You wouldn't normally see a face on an ace. A face on an ace. My mom jokes are on point right now. Just go with it. The Chariot, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, Eight of Cups, and the Emperor in reverse. Okay. So with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, you're not necessarily planting new seeds. And even with the new moon, and I say seeds of intention, it could be what you've already planted and you're continuing to water and let it grow. You're still going to be putting intention into it. So it's not necessarily something new. We'll see what comes out when we clarify. But it could be about either reaping what you're sowing or continuing to tend to what you've already planted. So staying on that trajectory. The Chariot, sign of Cancer. So there we go with the Cancer full moon. The Chariot, this is major arcana, so this is a major life choice. One direction or the other. See the light horse and the dark horse? Choosing, it's about duality, choosing which direction you want to go in, but you are in the driver's seat and you get to decide. Seven of Pentacles in reverse right here in the middle. So that, again, same kind of energy. You're reaping what you're sowing, or maybe the whole plan needs to be scrapped and you need to not necessarily start over, but go a totally different direction with Chariot here. Again, we'll see what comes out when we clarify. But here we go, Eight of Cups. You're walking away, at least emotionally. You're done. You're over it. You're over the situation. Just because you are not moving right now doesn't mean that you won't be in the future. Emotionally, you're done. You're moving on. You're like, you're checked out. Peace. Even if you don't want to or can't physically move right now, I know we are in the middle of a pandemic, and there are reasons why you've emotionally checked out. And that's much more significant than the physical move. And the Emperor in reverse. So the Emperor is all of the kings combined, and being in reverse, he's the shadow side of all the kings. So a little controlling, manipulative, not being very, not showing his emotions, like withholding, and maybe not being a very good provider. So we'll see what comes out as we clarify here. Ace of Pentacles, whoa, in reverse. Okay. Three of Swords. Does that say swords? Yeah. Three of Swords. Not a traditional depiction by any means, but it does give that turmoil, upheaval energy. So being unhappy, you're unhappy where you are, whatever realm that is for you, just not feeling it. You're not feeling it. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So this is earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So you want out, and you want out now. And it's cautioning you about being stuck, but also about not making a plan. So make sure that you're planning your exit. The Eight of Swords in reverse. Yep, you're getting yourself out of a bad situation. Whatever this is, you're done. You're over it. It's not fulfilling. It's not satisfying. It's not working for you anymore. You're over it. D-U-N, done. The Chariot. Woo. Okay, the Lovers. Hey, Gemini. So this is maybe you're in a commitment, partnership, contractual, could be marriage, could be business partnership, whatever it is. The energy is that head over heart. And you're leading with your heart, which you need to do. That is very much advised. And it's funny because the Lovers is number 6 and the Chariot is number 7. So maybe you want to go towards somebody that can offer you more. Let's see what else. Woo, the Moon. Cancer and Pisces energy here. There's something being revealed, especially with the Cancer full moon energy. Something's being brought to light for you during this cycle, and it's causing you to want to go in a totally different direction, to follow your heart. And your heart will never steer you wrong, because your heart is directly connected to your soul, your higher self, which knows exactly why you came here to Earth at this time, why you chose the lessons that you wanted to learn so that you could grow your soul and ascend higher. Seven of Wands in reverse. So putting down your defenses, but drawing healthy boundaries, for sure. The Knight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, your wish did not come true. Whatever it was, that the original seed that you planted, whatever it was, is not bearing the fruit that, or maybe it's just completely dead. It's not working out. So you're kind of reevaluating and figuring out what it is that you do want. Let's look at the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, which also speaks to that energy of not Not what you were hoping for. You planted wildflowers and you got weeds. The Two of Wands in reverse. So not making a decision, being stuck, not sure which way to go. The Fool in reverse. So you don't just want to take a leap of faith. Same thing with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Making an exit strategy so that when you do Eight of Cups, you do walk away, you're ready to go. Page of Swords. There you guys are. Again, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. That page has a reputation of doing a little bit of spying. And kind of, I think in this translation with this combination of cards, it's more like trying to find your out. Trying to find your, whatever is your way out, your best path. Kind of like looking around. See how he's kind of dodgy. Peeking around. Seeing what else needs to happen so that things can move forward. All right, Eight of Cups. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, your home life isn't stable. It's not working anymore. You're done. You're done. You're over it. The King of Pentacles in reverse. Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So you could be leaving an Earth sign. Just not, maybe there was a job change. Maybe somebody lost their job, got demoted, something happened, got laid off or furloughed. Something happened and it just isn't being a good provider, especially with the Emperor in reverse. It's just not working. And it's like my money, your money. Six of Cups. Something from childhood. Maybe somebody came back from your past. And that's why you want to walk away. You're like, you know what? I'm not happy here. I'm not saying you're necessarily, you know, this whole grass is greener thing. But you're already unhappy where you are. And maybe this person comes back and gives you that opportunity to move on. Offering their cup, for sure. If it's not necessarily someone, it could be an experience that you had in childhood. Something is reminiscent, and maybe that's why you want to leave. You're like, whoa, this happened. I don't want to be like my parents. I don't want to have that experience that I had before. I even see Six of Cups, childhood, going into your mid-20s. So maybe you were married really young or with somebody for a long time when you were really young and things just didn't work, and you're seeing the patterns and you're realizing why, and you're like, I'm out. That is not at all what I want to do. The Emperor in reverse. Two of Swords. Okay, so the Two of Wands is in reverse, but the Two of Swords is upright. So you're making you're not doing something just like willy-nilly, impulsively. You're really putting a lot of thought into it and figuring out which way you want to go. Very air sign of you. The Four of Wands in reverse. Yeah, there's a marriage breaking up. Yep, for sure. Marriage breaking up. And that's okay. That's okay. Maybe it's because they're not your twin flame and you're going towards your twin flame, if that's something that you subscribe to. And you're just like, I don't even know what I want to do anymore. I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't know what else I can do in this situation. I've exhausted all of my efforts to make this a good situation. So you're not just giving up and bye. You've really put a lot of thought into this about how you could salvage the situation, or if this is the right move for you. You're really taking a look and seeing what is going to work or not work for you. Four of Cups. This is usually like bored, complacent, stagnant energy. I think for you, this is, see how he's deep in thought. He's got all these books around. He's like in a library. So I think that harkens back to just very much feeling like you're evaluating, you're seeing all sides of the equation and trying to figure out what really is the best for everybody. Very Libra energy. Ace of Swords in reverse. You're not getting any divinely inspired kind of stuff. You're not going in through your crown, you're going in through your heart. I think. That's what I'm picking up on anyway. Okay, one. Eight of Wands in reverse. So maybe you're not communicating about it. Maybe you guys aren't talking. Maybe there's nothing to say. It's like there's nothing left to say. It just is. And when you do go to talk about it, maybe you are seeing that you are on the same page. And this could be romantic, it could be a business partnership, whatever it is for you. There's something about a difficult conversation that needs to take place for everybody's highest and greatest good so that you can get yourself out of the situation with no regrets. Let's see what your angels, ascended masters, spirit guides, higher self, divine, whatever you want to call it, have to say. Entrepreneur. Self-employment suits your disposition and intentions. Working for yourself allows you to better follow your intuition and divine guidance. We are your co-workers and teammates who remain loyally by your side to ensure your success in all ways. So if this is a business thing for you, a work situation for you, then there you go. Maybe the answer is to be your own boss. Maybe it's not working out with a business partner because you got to do this on your own. Now let's take a little more of an existential look at it and say going alone in life, getting out of a relationship, or moving out of your family home and doing something for yourself. Like, I got to live on my own. I got to learn how to do this. And you're supported by spirit. They're saying that they're your co-workers and your teammates. Beautiful. The law of attraction. I think water signs got this too. Each thought is an investment that pays immediate dividends, so invest wisely. You have the power to choose your thoughts and align them with love, peace, and harmony. At your request, we will gladly attune your energies to higher frequencies. Yeah, use the law of attraction. You created this. Believe it or not, you created this. You manifested this situation because you needed. Go to the Akashic Records, check it. Check your soul contract. It's there. Your soul needed the growth. And it's like, yeah, that's why I needed this. That's why this is happening. That's why I'm doing this. Bottom of the deck. Child. You care deeply about children and they readily respond to your love. All children, including your own inner child, require love, affection, and attention. We can clear and open your heart and schedule so that you can give more time and energy to the children who need you. So this could be about your own children, grandchildren, stepchildren, whatever it is, your own inner child. Maybe you work with children and you need that sense of nurturing. Maybe you're feeling a little stuck because of your children. Six of Cups here, so I'm not surprised to see the child healing here. All right, so for each of you, I'm going to pull a 7 oracle of the 7 energies, which are your chakras. So we're going to start with Libra. These are the first ones that came to mind. So start with Libra. Tender embrace. That's beautiful. Number 22. Number 22. So that is related to the solar plexus chakra. Compassion, warm-hearted, care for self and others, sensitivity and empathy, benevolence and kindness. Put your hand on your heart and breathe deeply, inhaling a sense of gratitude. Keep doing this to tune into the world around you, others you know and even those you don't. Can you feel compassion for them? Make a commitment to practice self-compassion. Release yourself from the burdens of perfectionism. Yeah, Libra, I'm talking to you. Allow yourself the grace to be human and then do the same for others. It's not your job to tell others how to express themselves, even if you don't like the way the world behaves. Today, be kind for no reason at all and watch miracles arise. You are represented by the Justice card. So that is all about fair and balance. So rein in the shadow side of that, which is being judge and jury, judging others. Nice. All right. Gemini. I'm going to work backwards. Gemini. Into me, I see. Number 8. That's a beautiful card. Into me, I see, which is related to the sacral chakra. Intimacy, trust in another, dropping shields and rigid boundaries to allow connection, the willingness to be vulnerable. At certain precious moments, you're called into a deep and meaningful connection with the world or another person. Now's the time to take a risk by connecting with another. Even if you cannot possibly know what it's truly like to be in someone else's shoes, you can listen and learn. This is a magical gift being offered to you right now. Intimate relationships hold up a mirror of truth and reveal more treasures than you might ever expect. If you can look into it, take a risk, and see everything as beautiful, even if in its imperfections. Imagine how deep you could go. Lovely. So everyone is a reflection. If somebody triggers you, think about why. What is unhealed within you? And vice versa. If you trigger someone, it's because that's unhealed within them. It's not all about you, Gemini. And Aquarius. It'll be your birthday soon. Aquarius. A higher view, number 41. So that's probably going to be third eye or crown. Let's see. Third eye, energy center 6. Seeing from a higher perspective, conscious neutrality, letting go of judgment and assumptions, non-attachment, the ability to remain unbiased. All right, so for all 3 of you air signs, let go of judgment. Sometimes our lives are suction cupped to the ends of our noses and we can't see beyond ourselves. This happens to everyone every once in a while. We fall into an automatic response to life and react from a learned, conditioned place rather than one of awareness. Being in reactivity keeps us repeating old patterns. Conversely, the avoidance of our triggers could keep us in our comfort zone, policing our attempts at new things. More can become available to you in all aspects of your life when you are able to step back and get a little distance. If you can wait before responding, be more graceful in your interactions, and see how everything is connected and every experience is a gift. The world is wide open for you today. All you have to do is move to a higher ground, be mindful, and celebrate the spectacle of life's dance. That's beautiful. So, I'm not surprised with a higher view in Aquarius to see the big picture, be concerned about the community and the world as a whole. Beautiful, beautiful energy. All right, guys. So I hope something in here resonated for you and that there's something you can take with you to end the month and year on a good note. And as always, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you. Please feel free to contact me for your own personal reading. And like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Follow me on social media. And I will see you for the winter solstice reading. Take care.